How is everyone? Hope you've had a great short one for us here off. Um, Thanks for a hectic week. Have short weeks, but they're not. Oh, I'm a couple minutes log on where I got started on today's exciting topic of payroll management. We're all like forward to hearing about this. Give me 1 second. I need to close my. So I get better and remember to do. One of the other people. So let's get started. Hello and welcome. I'm Katie Brosford, President and CEO of KV Accounting. I have been doing accounting for um and I have my MBA with accounting and accounting. Very excited to guide you all through the ins and outs of payroll. I want to start off by saying that I am not a payroll specialist. I have been in charge of payroll in my corporate many times. Before you make any changes, you should always speak to. They will help you not make. So on with the show. This is a this is crucial for anyone running a business, overseeing HR, or simply interested in the health of an organization. So let's unlock some strategies to make payroll smooth and stress-free. First up, let's dive into why payroll management is foundational to your business. Not just about issuing checks. Thus, payroll system supports everything from regulatory compliance to morale. And missteps in payroll can lead to serious financial penalties and harm to an employee's trust. Can anyone watching this video, whether live or on replay, talk about how timely and correct payroll has impacted your? Drop your thoughts in the chat. So, navigating payroll can feel like steering through stormy seas. Common issues include calculating taxes, handling garnishments incorrectly, the sheer time it takes to process payroll manually. So today I'll outline these challenges in detail and share insights on how technology can address each one efficiently. So when a business processes payroll, especially manually, there are several common issues that can arise. Miscalculating taxes. There are complex tax rules. Payroll taxes involve multiple layers, including federal, state, and sometimes even local taxes. Tax rates change frequently, and certain deductions or exemptions may apply based on the status. Miscalculating taxes can lead to underpayment or overpayment of taxes, which could result in penalties, audits, or cash flow problems. Employees may not complete their W-4 forms correctly, or employers might not update withholding amounts in response to tax law changes or employee requests, leading to inaccurate payroll deductions. Wage garnishments are another legal deduction or another common issue with payroll. They are legal deductions ordered by courts or government agencies like child support, unpaid taxes, debt collection, mismanaging garnishments, whether through incorrect calculation or failure to implement them, and they can lead to legal consequences for the employer. Each state has different rules on how much of an employee's wages can be garnished. Calculating garnishments incorrectly may result in violation of state or federal law, causing both financial and legal issues for the business. Time that it takes to manually process payroll. Manually entering hours worked, calculating deductions, managing different pay rates, applying benefits and overtime adjustments can be extremely time consuming. As the business grows, these processes become more complex and require more staff or hours, leading to huge inefficiencies. Manual entry and calculations inherently include errors that could affect employee pay or tax reporting. Over time, this can erode trust between employees and management or lead to costly corrections. Payroll regulations change regularly, and businesses that process payroll manually may struggle to stay up to date. Missing updates or new compliance requirements can cause payroll discrepancies, legal penalties, or employee dissatisfaction. These issues highlight the importance of automating payroll processing or outsourcing it to a reliable payroll service provider, which can help reduce errors, ensure compliance, and now let's zero in on solutions. You know how much I hate to just, for instance, automating your payroll can drastically cut down on human error and administration. We'll explore how integrating your payroll systems with time tracking and HR management systems flow of data, reduce errors, and save money. So here are several solutions to address the common payroll issues related to tax miscalculations, garnishment errors, and processing payroll manually. Solutions for miscalculating tax. Implementing automated payroll software can help businesses calculate federal, state, and local taxes correctly. Software is updated regularly to reflect changes in tax law and subscribe to updates from the IRS and state tax agencies to stay informed of any changes in tax rates, withholding, filing deadline. This is especially crucial if payroll is processed manually. Periodically review your payroll tax calculations and withholdings to ensure that they are correct. This could involve comparing current calculations against the IRS guidelines or state regulations. Consider outsourcing payroll tax management to a professional service or engaging a tax expert process. They ensure that your business complies with the current help prevent tax errors. Some solutions for handling garnishments. And most payroll software has features to automatically calculate garnishments of applicable laws in each state. These tools ensure that the right amount is withheld without manual. Take time to familiar yourself with the federal and state laws regarding wage garnishments. Different rules apply based on the type of garnishment: child support, tax levies, past due debt, and failure to comply with can lead to serious legal issues. Create a detailed process for handling wage garnishments that include orders, verifying amounts, notifying employees, and making deductions on time. Assign specific individuals or teams to manage garnishments for compliance. Provide training for your payroll staff on how to process garnishments correctly. Legal updates and specific training sessions can reduce errors and ensure that your business is compliant with the garnishment. Some solutions for the time that it takes to do it manually. Switching to a payroll software dramatically reduce the time it takes to process payroll. Each system can handle complex calculations, automate deductions, generate tax reports, and deposit salaries directly into the employee's. Consider outsourcing payroll to a professional payroll service provider. Outsourcing removes the burden of managing payroll internally, freeing up time and resources to focus on core business activities. Providers also ensure compliance with changing tax laws and regulations. Integrate time tracking software with your payroll system to automate the capture of work hours, overtime, and paid time off. This reduces manual entry errors and ensures employees are paid accurately and on time. Encourage or mandating direct deposit reduces tax, minimizes administrative work, and speeds up the payroll process It also enhances security and employee satisfaction by making funds available quickly. Set up a structured schedule for payroll processing to ensure that tasks are done on time and reduce last minute rushes, which often lead to mistakes. Prepaid Pre-schedule your tax payments, garnishments, and other deductions to ensure that everything is completed on time. Some additional considerations that you should take into account is whether using software or outsourcing payroll, that all payroll data is securely managed. Payroll contains sensitive employee crucial to protect this data from breaches or unauthorized access. Use payroll systems that provide self-service portals where employees can update personal information, view pay stubs, and manage tax withholdings themselves. This will reduce the burden on payroll staff and improve accuracy. Opt for cloud-based payroll software to ensure access to payroll data from anywhere and facilitate automatic updates in real time. This is especially useful for small businesses managing remote or distributed. By implementing these solutions, businesses can reduce payroll errors and stay compliant with tax and garnishment regulations and significantly save time in processing payroll. There's my quick synopsis of some payroll management tips. I strongly suggest, if you are managing your payroll manually, a time to spend that money to outsource it or software to help you with it. I would suggest outsourcing it because then you don't have to stay on top of all the changes and everything else to make sure that it's correct. But that's the decision you make. Again, I don't do payroll for clients now. So I tend to push local. People are asking me who they should use for payroll. It's worth the little bit extra that you're going to pay to have that one on from the local agencies, and when issues arise, it's easier to get help and help each other when it's local. So I want to thank everybody for participating. Dive into payroll management. Remember, the right tools and practices can transform payroll from a headache into an asset for your business. Don't forget to follow us on all the social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and to get more insights and updates. And we have many more resources and webinars coming up that can help streamline your business operations. Again, as always, if you know somebody who could use this information, please share this video with them or tag them in the comments. And I hope